Hello everyone. In our previous video, we mentioned about how pressure can be expressed from a formula of rho g h, where rho is a density, g is gravitational acceleration, and h is either a depth or a certain height of the column. Okay, and we gave that example of if you're at a point at a certain depth below a certain fluid, a body of fluid. Okay, your pressure is rho gh, whereby the rho is the density of the fluid body over here. Okay. We also extended this example to a person, okay, who may be on the surface, and if you look up, right, actually there is a column of air that is right up above him, bearing down on him. Okay, and this is the edge of the atmosphere over here, and you know that above the atmosphere we assume that there is no mass of air, so this is the column of air that is acting on him, and this is the atmospheric pressure. We call it ATM for short. It's equivalent to a certain rho gh. This is for visualization purposes, okay, because the physics of the atmosphere is more complex than just taking a simple density of air. But this is just for illustration, telling you how we can visualize the atmospheric pressure. And we also go one step further by comparing, okay, two persons at two different elevations. And when you look at it, the guy at the higher elevation actually has a shorter column of air weighing down on him compared to the other guy who is at a lower elevation, and this is definitely higher atmospheric pressure, okay, for him. Okay, so today we'll just briefly talk about atmospheric pressure. It is caused by the air, the atmosphere, and the air that is surrounding above the surface. And a typical value that we like to employ, though you do not need to memorize, okay, at most sea level, the pressure of atmosphere is about 101325 pascals. Okay, and if you use kilopascal, it will be 101.325 kilopascals. Okay. There's a unit of 1 bar being 10 to the power of 5 pascal. So this one will be 1.01325 bar. So that is the atmospheric pressure in 3 kinds of units. When we tend to call it equals to 1 atmosphere. Okay, so 1 atmosphere is equivalent to this pressure terms in terms of pascals. And we also talked about pressure head previously. So how can we convert the pressure in pascals into a pressure head? A very common conversion, a very common unit used by the community or used by scientists and people are mm of mercury. Okay, this is the chemical symbol, chemical short form for mercury, Hg. How do I get the value? Well, just convert. So this is atmospheric pressure head will be equals to the atmospheric pressure divided by density of mercury times gravity. Okay, and this will give you 101325. Okay, density of mercury, you can use 13,600 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, so this one will be 13,600 multiplied by 9.81. And you will get 0.7595 meters of mercury, okay, which will in turn become 759.5 mm of mercury. So this is the pressure head of atmospheric pressure expressed in terms of millimeters of mercury.